Have you ever wondered why some leaders inspire and motivate while others fail to connect? Could the secret lie in various leadership theories? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? The world of leadership is complex and multifaceted, and understanding it requires exploring a vast landscape of theories. Today, we're setting out on a journey to unravel 4 such theories. So ready your mental compass and sharpen your intellectual sword, because it's time to delve into the fascinating world of leadership theories. Let's start with Contingency Leadership Theory. It proposes that the effectiveness of a leader is contingent upon how well the leader's style matches the context. Picture this. You're a football coach, your team is down by 2 points, and there's only 1 minute left on the clock. Do you think a laid-back, hands-off approach would work here? Probably not. This is where Contingency Leadership Theory comes into play. This theory argues that there's no single best leadership style. Instead, the most effective approach varies depending on the situation. It's about understanding the dynamics at hand and tailoring your leadership style accordingly. For example, a task that requires precision and attention to detail might benefit from a leader who is hands-on and detail-oriented. On the other hand, a task that requires creativity and out-of-the-box thinking might thrive under a more laissez-faire leadership approach. But it's not just about the task. The Contingency Leadership Theory also takes into account the relationships and skills of the team members. A highly skilled team might need less direction and more autonomy, while a less experienced team might need more guidance and support. So the key takeaway? There's no one-size-fits-all leadership style. Just like a skilled craftsman selecting the right tool for the job, effective leaders need to adapt their approach depending on the situation. So, according to Contingency Leadership Theory, there isn't a one-size-fits-all leadership style. Instead, effective leadership is about adapting to the situation. Next, let's explore the Continuum Theory, which suggests that leadership is not a fixed thing, but rather a continuum of styles. Imagine leadership as a spectrum, with autocratic leadership on one end and democratic leadership on the other. The Continuum Theory posits that a leader can fall anywhere along this spectrum, depending on a variety of factors. Think about a leader's personality for a moment. Some leaders have a natural inclination towards autocratic leadership, where they make decisions without consulting their team. They're confident, decisive, and prefer to have control over the decision-making process. On the other hand, some leaders lean towards a democratic style, where they invite their team to participate in decision-making. These leaders value collaboration and believe that the best decisions are made when multiple perspectives are considered. Now, let's consider the team's needs. Some teams may need a more autocratic leader who can provide clear direction and make quick decisions. Other teams may thrive under a democratic leader who fosters an environment of collaboration and shared decision-making. The situation also plays a critical role in determining a leader's style. In a crisis, a more autocratic approach may be necessary to make quick, decisive decisions. In contrast, in a stable environment, a democratic style may be more beneficial to foster innovation and team engagement. In other words, the Continuum Theory asserts that effective leadership involves a range of styles, not just a single way of leading. Now, let's turn our attention to the Path Goal Leadership Theory. This theory proposes that a leader's job is to help their followers achieve their goals. So what does this mean exactly? Well, it's all about the leader providing the necessary guidance, support, and tools to their followers to help them navigate the path towards their goals. The path-goal leadership theory suggests that leaders should adapt their style based on the needs of their followers and the demands of the situation. This could mean being more directive in situations where the path to the goal is unclear, or more supportive when followers are struggling with personal challenges. A key aspect of this theory is the belief that leaders should not only help clear the path towards the goal, but also make the journey more rewarding. This could involve providing incentives, recognizing achievements, or simply making the work more enjoyable. This theory also underscores the importance of leaders understanding the motivations and capabilities of their followers. By doing so, they can tailor their leadership approach to best support each individual, ultimately leading to higher levels of satisfaction and performance. Leadership, as per the path-goal theory, is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a dynamic process that requires flexibility, empathy, and a deep understanding of one's followers. So, the next time you're in a leadership role, remember the path-goal leadership theory. According to the path-goal leadership theory, effective leaders are those who can clear the path for their followers and help them reach their goals. Finally, let's explore the leadership substitutes theory, which suggests that certain factors can make leadership behaviors unnecessary. This intriguing theory takes a different angle, proposing that there are situations where leadership is not only unnecessary, but could also be replaced by other elements. It's a thought-provoking shift in perspective, isn't it? Now let's delve deeper. The leadership substitutes theory identifies various factors that can substitute for leadership. These factors can be intrinsic, like the skills or experience of the team members, or extrinsic, like the nature of the task or the organizational culture. For instance, consider a situation where team members are highly skilled and experienced. They know their roles, understand the task at hand, and are self-motivated. In such a scenario, the role of the leader becomes somewhat redundant. The team can function effectively even without active leadership, thanks to the team's competency and motivation. Similarly, group cohesion can also act as a substitute for leadership. When a team shares a strong sense of unity and camaraderie, they can collaborate efficiently, solve problems collectively, and achieve goals without needing a leader to constantly direct or motivate them. It is the power of the group that drives the process forward. Moreover, the organizational structure and culture can also minimize the need for active leadership. A well-defined structure with clear roles and responsibilities, coupled with a culture that promotes autonomy and self-management, can facilitate smooth functioning without the need for a leader to constantly guide or supervise. The key takeaway here is that the leadership substitutes theory encourages leaders to be flexible and adaptable. It prompts leaders to recognize when their active involvement is necessary and when it could be substituted by other factors. It's not about diminishing the importance of leadership, but about understanding that leadership is dynamic and context dependent. So, the leadership substitutes theory suggests that effective leadership isn't just about the leader's actions, but also about recognizing when leadership behaviors are unnecessary or could be replaced by other factors.